Hello guys, how you doing? Yeah, I'm being referred to a memory clinic, so obviously I didn't mention I did try to mention I see strange objects, so yeah, so the doctors referred me to a memory clinic. So it's taking ufology perhaps in a different direction. So I mentioned UFOs and I don't think she understood what I was talking about, but so it's probably just as well. So I got a referral to the memory clinic, but certainly, so I don't know if there's a connection. I mean, if these objects are entering our time and space, you know, is there like time loss, or I wouldn't think so. It'd be time gained. I would say there'd be time loss. So it's something that needs to be looked into, really. So obviously the major site at Horton Heath. Stroke, paranormal stroke, holy event, what have you. Yeah, so it's something that's got to be looked into. Yeah, sorry, someone's just walking by. Yeah, so I know a lot of lady ufologists and other good ufologists. Yeah, so I'll have to contact some of my ufologist friends. They've had memory loss, you know, bad recollection. I can't say the word. Bad memory, let's say. I can't say, what's it, recollection or something. Yeah, so yeah, I'm certainly forgetting things. Right, I'm getting lost as well. Yeah, so yeah, something's got to be looked into. Yeah. You know, we're going to get more visitors in the future. Yeah, strange. I tried to mention that I sort of like had night terrors or what have you. I certainly did when I was about 12. There was certainly some strange visitor, and that's near Portsdown Hill. So you had the old Navy bases up there. So you don't know. I mean, I don't know. Apparently one of the Navy bases was moved. They moved it to a different location, and don't know, I mean, who else talked about it? There was what's his name, there goes my memory again. The crop circle guy, because he filmed, he had an object right above him. Paul Vijay. I'll tell you what, so I wonder if Paul Vijay experienced memory loss, you know. I mean, he certainly had objects right above him at really close quarters. I mean, obviously what I saw at Horton Heath was at very close quarters. Trouble, you get hooked on this. So anyway, because I've been losing my memory. Yeah, so it's strange. So there must be a connection. So when these objects are close by, do we lose a bit of time? So yeah, they say what Einstein talks about time and space and what have you. So I've got someone walking towards me. You're right. Oh, it's a bit scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
He's only a baby.
Oh, yeah, only a little one. Oh. Oh, lovely. Cheers. Yeah, so I've obviously lost a bit of my memory. Yeah, obviously I saw that big object landed at Horton Heath. Yeah, I'll just try to I've been trying to talk about this with the doctor, so but yeah, I'm glad perhaps I'm pleased my doctor didn't take it all in what I was saying. You know, you talk about I mean, say I was Paul Vijay, I mean he had some, I've seen pictures of it, you know, objects right above close quarters, right above their heads. Of course you can't find his stuff, much of his stuff, obviously being a crop circle expert as well. Yeah, we crop circles hunters and what have you, or yeah, I'm certainly interested in the old crop circles. And they all have messages as well, so which makes it interesting. Anyway, hopefully Michael in Sweden's okay, my holy friend. I don't know, we're certainly getting visited anyway. I mean, I was seeing, when I lived on the Isle of Wight, I saw, I mean, I had, well, thanks to the Ride schoolboy, he reported to the county press, and they had his sighting up for a little while. But thanks to him, I actually got pictures of the actual object. It's always one big cover up, the whole lot, everything. You know, can you trust your government to tell you the truth? Yeah, I mean, that's what I saw. I mean, there's certainly something landed at Horton Heath in Dorset. Yeah, really strange. I think these things have been seen during biblical times. I mean, there's good evidence these things have been seen since biblical times. Obviously, I say a lot of my ufologist friends, they've had close encounters. Yeah, certainly Dave Twine did, and other guys from the Hampshire UFO group. Obviously, I had quite a few sightings on the Isle of Wight, plus witnessing the Ride schoolboys object also along the Solent. But it looked like a fish. That's what's crazy, you know. And you know, and what's the sign? The sign of the fish, which was on the walls in all areas of Rome. Yeah, and I reckon a lot of the history's been altered. So the Roman, I think the Romans supposed to come here in AD 44, or yeah, AD 44, I believe, if I'm correct. The Romans come here. Quickly get across. Certainly, I think they arrived on the Isle of Wight about AD 44. Yeah, I mean, obviously I saw lots of things around the Isle of Wight and along the Solent. Yeah, so hopefully Michael's okay in Sweden. Yeah, unless you got pictures or film footage, no one believes you. And obviously I've been lucky. I don't know if luck does play part, you know, is luck part of it, you know, you're getting these objects, or they deliberately come into our airspace, these UFOs and objects, and make sure we get an image of them or what have you. It just changes our perception of things, changes our perception of the world. I mean, these things have been seen since ancient times, and obviously a lot of you guys have all started with ancient aliens. Yeah, I got this it was a book on mysteries as well, so that's quite a good book. It features a lot of what I'm talking about now. But sadly, the governments around the world, they hide a lot of this. You go to the doctors. Yeah, so I'm being referred to a memory clinic. So what is, obviously I have lost a bit of my memory, or a lot of my memory, until I go to the memory clinic. I don't know if it's, I think if people see something horrific, or something horrific happens to them, that can be erased as well, as far as trauma can like be a defence against you know, some event or what have you. Hello. Hello. Oh.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Lovely dog. Yes, the trauma can be cause of memory loss, and it's not pouring with rain here. Yeah, so yeah, I've seen. I mean, my first major sighting was in 1980. Covered up. Everything was covered up in 1980 by the MOD. You had obviously the Rendlesham incident. Obviously, we had a multi-sighting on the train. I was with a load of Portsmouth fans. We were going to a Bristol Rovers game, played at Ashton Gate. And the amount of times people try to catch me out on that, yeah, it was obviously at Ashton Gate because of the sad incident at Bristol Rovers ground because of the fire. Yeah, I say we certainly live in a strange world, strange objects. But where they're coming from, that's, you know, are they obviously got to be dimensional travellers. I mean, Einstein talks about time and space, so they say certainly got to be dimensional travellers. Yeah, I mean, obviously David Icke's spoken about this subject, and a few scientists, and of course I think Tina Bird's had a few experiences, traumatic experience, like, you know, like myself really. You certainly don't, you know, when you see these objects at close quarters, you know, you ain't got a big smile on your face and say, "Oh, take me away." You know, it is. I mean, what a sort of Horton Heath. It is traumatic. I mean, there was I don't know, alien or whatever they were. There was something certainly in the bushes and what have you. I had these like red eyes looking at me, sort of from yeah. But it's a strange circle. It's like a natural grass circle, you know. At Horton Heath at one end, and I think it's I don't know. Is it like an old Roman settlement? It was something there. And we know a lot of French nuns. A lot of French nuns ended up in that area, and obviously myself witnessing. So imagine the trees here, witnessing all this mustard yellow nuns moving across the tree line, plus objects as well. So it certainly looked like the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, but with obviously with the Holy Mother and Jesus and other objects, and also the Holy Ghost. You mustn't forget the Holy Ghost. So yeah, so the God out there must trust me to not keep things to myself. So, you know, would God let you see that? You know, would God let you see all this stuff and keep it to yourself? I don't think that's, you know, I don't. Whether God, well, hopefully it's Jesus God. Letting us witness that. But I say, perhaps if a lot of people are losing their faith, so that's where all these miracles come from, you know. Bernadette Soubirous, you know, in southern France, she saw their Holy Mother in a cave. Lourdes, isn't it? Lourdes. I can't pronounce that in French. What else is there? Obviously Joan of Arc was getting messages as well. There's been a lot of strange paranormal things over the centuries. I mean, we're at Nostradamus, he predicted the future. I want to get a book on that and see if I can get a book on Nostradamus. I've got one at home, but it doesn't go to detail enough. But certainly Nostradamus in the book I've got at home does mention UFOs. So yeah, I want to see if I can get an in-depth book on Nostradamus. I'm not predicting. I don't predict UFOs. You know, I can never say to you guys, "Oh, there's going to be a UFO turn up tomorrow" or whatever. Yeah, I mean, certainly. So when I lived at Bedhampton, I went to Oak Park School and Warblington. Yeah, so I don't know. One of my friend's fathers showed us, he had pictures of the nuclear explosions, the British nuclear explosions. I think it was on that HMS Victorious. So another thing, I wouldn't be surprised, the nuclear tests and that's and obviously sadly what happened in Japan, the nuclear explosions, the atom bomb in Japan. So that's what has brought all these this paranormal or alien or star seeds. I think a lot of people call them star seeds, has got the attention of extraterrestrials and what have you. Yeah, and is travelling through time and space. Is it dimensional? It's got to be, isn't it, really? Try not to get run over. Yeah, so imagine you go to your doctors and you're talking about UFOs and aliens and stuff. They think you're a blooming nutter. And I said, oh, I have night terrors or what have you. So I say, yeah, I have night terrors, and that's it. I didn't say. I think I may have mentioned UFO, but I think she didn't understand what I was talking about, fortunately, so I didn't actually elaborate on it anymore, you know. Yeah, but that's the truth, you know. I took the photographs with me, but unluckily, hang on a sec, luckily I didn't need to get them out. Hang on a sec. Let's get them out. So yeah, I took them to the doctor. So it's it's easy to say, oh, you're not well, and you have nightmares and night terrors, sort of thing. So yeah, you know, I wonder if a lot of my ufologist friends in America and all around the world experience the same sort of thing, night terrors. I know Shan, she's had not very positive experiences. Hang on, let's get... So it's like, it's like the stars at Horton Heath. It's like the stars rearranged. So that's an orb in the yellow, but it's like the stars rearrange themselves. I mean, I've got clearer pictures of these nuns above the trees. I mean, it sounds crazy. Unless you've got pictures, people think you're a complete nutcase. There's another object. I'm going to end this now anyway, so yeah, so I'll never forget that in 2023 at Horton Heath. So that's what us ufologists do. We look, and sometimes we're lucky and we come across these strange objects. Anyway, take care, guys. I've got to watch where I'm going up these steps. Cheers, guys. Bye.